You got this sign okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Looks fine.
All the letters?
Yeah.
It's good. Okay.
Oh, got it.
Now I need you guys' names. You are...
Brian.
Oh, you can't be Brian.
What?
Because I'm Brian. It's going to confuse everybody.
I can't be me?
No, I for this, you're going to be Byron.
Byron. Are you making notes?
Yes, I don't want to get it wrong. This is important.
Okay.
And your name is?
Ariana.
You're going to be Mary.
Why am I Mary?
Well, it's just easier. Just people. You just got to make it as easy as possible.
That's not my name at all.
Yeah, it's just, just for this. It's okay. Just for this. That's Mary, okay. All right. I'm going to start off with a little statement, and then we'll do the questions, okay?
No? All right. Yeah, when your call.
Hello. My name is Brian Gotbot, and I am running for election for anything. Please notice the sign with the correct spelling of my name. The T's are silent. It's very important that you remember how to spell my name. Brian with an I, Gotbot. The T's are silent. I can't stress how important that is. You need to know how to spell my name because I'm running as a write-in candidate for every election in the United States. I figure that I could get at least one of all the thousands of the elections in the election of this country this way. Even if I don't live in your area, I will move there if you elect me. If you need a congressman, write me in. If you need a city councilman, write me in. School board, if it pays, write me in. Now, if you have a yes-no vote for a judge for retention, what you do is you vote no, and then right beside it, give the job to Brian Gotbot. That should work. Now, if you have some sort of tax or budget vote, then you vote yes, and you write beside it, give the money to Brian Gotbot. The T's are silent. It's very important. If you spell it wrong, it's not going to work. It won't count. Now, whatever job or money that you elect for me, I will take. I have very little pride at this point. Now, I realize that this is an unorthodox way to approach an election, but that does not excuse the media from completely ignoring my campaigns. Repeated emails and Facebook posts to the major and minor networks have resulted in no replies whatsoever. So I've decided to take my message to the people via internet video. And my friends Byron and Mary are going to help me by asking me the tough questions. Now, one more time, it's easy to remember. Spelled like Gotbot, but it's not. Silentees. Remember the Silentees. Now, let's begin this video press conference. My throat's kind of dry.
Would you like some water?
Water. Yes, I'm 100% for water. Water, people are almost completely made of water. I would say 98, 99% of people, we're kind of like water balloons, but instead of plastic, we're covered with skin. And the skin is there just to hold all the water in. I don't know if you ever noticed, but if you ever got cut, water comes out. Now it's red water, and I wouldn't drink it. It doesn't taste very good. But still, we're just kind of filled with water, and that's all in the body. So I think everybody should have water.
Well, all right. Well, if you become elected, how will you represent the minorities?
I won't represent a single minority. I won't even recognize it.
What?
Well, I've done the math. Now, if I get elected, I will have to get the majority of votes. So I will be representing the majority. It's as simple as that. If there's no one who's ever won an election simply by representing the minority. If I got 30% in every election across, I'm not going to get elected. I'm not going to be able to represent those people. Everybody who votes for me in a successful election will be in the majority. I am all for the majority, and only the majority. Minorities, I paid absolutely no attention to.
But what about the Spanish-speaking voters?
Now that is a good question. And I wanted to speak directly to my Spanish-speaking friends. Now, folks, if you speak very slowly, I can mostly understand what you're trying to talk about. I did watch Sesame Street as a kid, and I can count up to 10 in Spanish. Uno, dos, tres, seis, ocho, nueve, seis, 7 in Spanish. I can get to 7 in Spanish. But if you talk really slowly, I can mostly understand what you're saying. So it's almost like we're family, I think. And if you notice, people who talk in Spanish write with English letters. So it's almost like they're English, but they're not quite. So you kind of understand kind of what they're getting at. Now, people in China and Japan, they don't write like, they just put squiggles and stuff. And when they talk, it sounds like it too. I don't understand anything they're saying. Folks, if you're from China or Japan and now live in the United States, you can still vote for me, but I'm not going to understand anything you're saying. I'm really sorry about that. But Spanish people, I can probably understand what you're talking about. You and me, we'll make it all the way.
Okay, and the French speakers?
Well, any French people that have been around are probably from Canada, so they wouldn't be able to vote for me. They don't count.
Well, what about German?
That's a trick question. You almost got me there, Byron. I watched Hogan's Heroes.
Okay. What about women?
I like them.
No. She means what will you do for the women once you're in office?
I'm supposed to do something for the women when I'm in office?
Of course. How can you get elected without women voting for you?
Okay, well, obviously I didn't quite think that one through. Well, I suppose that after I do get elected and I get my friends in and I give them all the council seats or whatever paid positions that'll be under me, we can probably find a few secretary positions or dictation spots for the women to come in, part-time, so nothing they can't take too much. They don't want to put too much responsibility on these ladies. Ladies, come on out and vote for me, and I promise I won't do too much. But I'll give you a little bit here and there, but not too, so you can stay home and take care of the kids. But I gotta say this, Mary. I'm about twice as old as you are.
What?
I mean, seriously, if you and I were to be going out at this time, it probably wouldn't be very good for my campaign whatsoever. I mean, it's just not proper.
You think I'm hitting on you? Are you kidding me? This is hitting on you! I am not hitting on you! Gah! I'm done!
She's mean. She's not getting any jobs when I get elected. Next question.
Excuse me. Well then, what are your feelings on same-sex marriages?
It's very important, Byron, because the kids should know that sex and marriage are not the same thing. If you have sex with someone, that doesn't mean you're married. You should know that by the time you're 12.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, would you marry 2 gay men?
No. Well, I wouldn't even marry 1 gay man. That's not what that at all. I mean, they could go marry each other. I couldn't care less. Now, when I marry 2 gay women, it could be fun. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I would. If it's legal, I'd probably do it.
No, you're way out of time.
All right,
So-
all right. Just one more time. Let me get this. Make sure that when you vote, you put up Brian Gotbot. Brian Gotbot. The T's are silent. No, it's not. Gobot. The T's are silent. That is very important. Make sure. Brian Gotbot for whatever office. Anything's okay. Thank you. Is that okay?
And you're off.
Thank you very much. You think I should go talk to Mary?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, okay. You would take checks?
No, absolutely not.